Okay. I think that's good. All right. I think Wednesday nights they have a class where they shutter all the... Okay. That's good. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Music, Lena? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Let's start with some breathing. Check in with our breathing muscles this morning. Fine, slow, smooth, long inhalation. When you inhale, fill your belly up, raise your chest cage, make room for the lungs. When your lungs is full, let's hold for 2 or 3 seconds. And exhale. Fine, slow, smooth, long exhalation. Completely empty out the lungs. Get every bit of air out. Suck your belly in. Your diaphragm pushes up, squeeze every bit of air out of the lungs. When you think your lungs empty, exhale. A couple more seconds. And hold before your next inhalation. Let's return to normal breathing. Open your eyes. Hands to the side. Inhale, arms reach over your head, along at that spine, reach as high as you can. Exhale. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale. One more time, reach up. Exhale, bend to your right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bend to your left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, bend to the right again. This time, see if you can go a little bit deeper. back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. One more time, back to the center. Twist to the right. Maybe this time tug on your knee for a deeper twist. Inhale back to the center. Twist to the left. Inhale back to the center. And release. All right, let's get to tabletop. Start with some cat-cows. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. When you exhale, tuck your tailbone in. Drop your head. Upper back arches. Completely empty out the lungs. Inhale, tailbone tucks up. Gaze forward. Open that core. And exhale. Your breath, your flow. We're trying to get the hip sockets, your lower back warmed up. Get the blood running up and down the spine. Come to neutral tabletop. Let's lower our hips down. And come to child's pose. And come onto your fingertips. And raise your head. The head should be right in between your shoulders. And press onto those fingertips. Arch your armpits. Feel the stretch on your upper back. And walk your fingers to the right corner of the mat. And back to the center. And walk your fingers to the left corner of the mat. You should feel the stretch here from your right pinky all the way to your right hips. Back to the center. Let's go to the right side one more time. Maybe this time, take your left hand, place it over your right hand. A little bit of a deeper stretch on the left. Back to the center. Go to the other side. This time, right hand over left. And back to the center. And drop your head. Let's come on up to tabletop. Let's keep going all the way down until you're completely flat on the mat. Heads up, gaze forward. And check your elbows right next to your body. Lift your shoulders up. Let's push ourselves up, come onto your knees, and slide all the way to child's pose. Let's do this a couple times. Come on up to tabletop and slide all the way down. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Gaze forward, shoulders off the mat. And your elbows right next to your body. Lift your shoulders up, push up to tabletop, slide all the way to child's pose. One more time. Come on up to tabletop, slide all the way down. Heads up, shoulders up. Push yourself up to tabletop and slide out of the child's pose. All right, come on up and slide all the way down. This time, let's stay here. Spread your hands out to T. Your forehead down. Let's bring our right hand right next to your chest and bend your right leg and roll over. Place your right leg outside of left knee. Put your head down. Enjoy that stretch on your left shoulder. And back to the center. Straighten your right hand, left hand right next to your left shoulder. Bend your left leg. Roll your body. Place your left leg outside of right knee. Head down. Enjoy the stretch on your right shoulder. And back to the center. And bring both hands right next to your chest. Push yourself up. Come to tabletop. All right, let's get set up for first plank. Spread all your fingers out, each mound. And your hands pressed against the mat. Right leg back. Check in with your toes. Roll forward and back. Back to tabletop. Left leg back. Roll forward and back. Check in with your heels and your toes. And back to tabletop. Right leg back. Left leg back. You're in plank. Let's lift our hips up for our first down dog. Let's pedal our feet. And try to bring one heel at a time onto the mat. Right, left, right, left. Really press onto your palms. Lower your head in between your shoulders. Feel the stretch on your upper back. Come on to tippy toes on both feet. Heel down. Tippy toes. Heel down. Let's come to plank. With or without the help of your knee, drop all the way down. All right. Gaze forward, shoulders off the mat. Maybe this time hover your palms over the mat. Push the shoulder blades together. Open the chest forward. Plant your hands, come to tabletop and slide all the way to child's pose. Okay. All right, come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. We're going to lift our right leg up for three-legged dog. Point your toes to ceiling. And bring your feet forward. Plant it right in the middle in between your legs. We're going to do a quick twist here. Get firm on your left hand and right hand. Release this and reach up to the ceiling. Bend your arms behind your back. Open the shoulder towards the ceiling. Right hand reaches back up. And roll back. Plant your hands on the mat. Right leg back to down dog. Before we do the other side, let's cycle through, come to plank. Lower all the way down. This time, our lower back's warm enough for up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right, let's do the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. Bring your feet forward. Plant it right next to your left hand. Let's get firm with our right hand. Release your left hand off the mat. Left hand reaches up to the ceiling. And bend your left hand behind your back. Open the left shoulder towards the ceiling. And hands reach up. And back onto the mat. Left leg back to down dog. Come to plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Knees down to child's pose. Okay, come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Come to plank. Strap our left knee down. Keep your right leg straight. And then come on to left elbow. And let's drop our right heel down onto the mat, right? And reach up with your right hand. And back down to the mat. Back onto your palms. Lift your right leg up. Let's do the other side. Drop your right knee. Come onto your right elbow. Drop your left heel and reach up. And back. Come onto plank. Drop all the way down to the mat. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right. So we're going to do the same thing this time. We're going to have both knees off the mat. So let's come to plank. How do we get into this? Let's drop one knee first, left knee down, sorry. Come onto your elbows. And then straighten both legs. And reach up. Sorry, I know there's a smoother way to get into this. Your hips has a tendency to go down, lift up. All right, back to the center, roll your, come onto the knees. Both palms down, back to plank. Lift your hips up to down dog. All right, and come to plank, drop your right knee, and come onto your right elbow. Roll down, plant your left heel, and then let's straighten our right leg. Stack your legs and reach up. Very good. Roll back, drop your knees, back to down dog. Quickly cycle through, come to plank, lower all the way down, up dog, drop your knees to child's pose. Okay, one more twist, and then we're going to try a one-hand plank. All right, come on up, tabletop, flip your feet to down dog. Come to plank, drop your left knee, bring your left hand to the middle of the mat, drop your right heel down and reach up. Did we do this already? Okay. And back, both hands on the mat, left knee up, drop your right knee, bring your right hand to the middle of the mat, drop your left heel down and reach up with your left hand. And back. And back to down dog. Quickly cycle through before we do the one hand plank. Come to plank and drop all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right. Come to plank. Bring your left hand to the middle of the mat. And go on the knife edge of the left foot. Stack your right foot on top. And right hand reaches up. Good form, guys. I'm shaking here. All right, back down to plank. Hips back up to down dog. And cycle through before we do the other side. Come to plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. Come to plank. Shift your right hand to the middle of the mat. Come on the knife edge of the right foot. Left foot stacks. And left hand up towards the ceiling. Very strong, guys. And back. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Knees down to child's pose. One more variation of that, and then we'll get up. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. Come to plank. Let's drop our left knee down. And bring your left hand to the middle of the mat. Drop your right heel down and reach up. This time we're going to lift our right leg and bend your right leg and reach for the toe with your right hand. Very good. And release. Reach us up. Roll back. Both knees off. Lift your back up to down dog. Now cycle through, come to plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. All right. And come to plank. Drop your right knee this time. Right hand to the middle of the mat. Roll your left heel down. Left hand reaches up. And lift your left leg off the mat. Bend your right hand. Reach for your left toe. Once you grab the toe, kind of kick on your feet. Create a tension between your hand and your leg, and that should help you stay up. Very good. Release your feet. Hands reach up and roll back. Right knee off the mat. Hips back up to down dog. Come to plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Knees down to child's pose. All right. Come on up to tabletop. Flip your feet to down dog. And let's walk our feet forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, all the way down. Walk your fingers to the left. Back to the center, walk your fingers to the right. Back to the center. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands reach over your head. Bring your palms together to heart center. It got a little messy, but I think that was good. All right, so one sun salutation, and then we'll do things with our strap. Okay, top of the mat, feet shoulder distance apart. Roll your shoulders over, palms face forward. Inhale, arms over your head, and a little back bend, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, right leg back. Left leg back, you're in plank, and lower all the way down. Flip your feet to up dog, into down dog. Very good. Right leg up for three-legged dog. Bring your feet forward, plant it in the middle of the mat. Drop your left heel down, powerfully come up. And arms up, gaze to ceiling. Interlace your fingers, stare at the thumb. Exhale, bring your palms to the mat. Right leg back, you're in plank. Lower all the way down. Up dog. Flip your feet to down dog. This to the other side. Left leg up for three-legged dog. And bring your feet forward. Drop your right heel down. Powerfully come up. Inhale, arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. Stare at the thumb. Exhale, arms all the way down. Right, left leg back, you're in plank. And lower all the way down. Flip your feet. Up dog. To down dog. Walk or step your feet forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms reach over your head. Bring your palms together to heart center. All right. So, you know the hip opener we were doing it yesterday or Tuesday? The Anjaneya one, the low lunge. I was watching some videos yesterday. So you're supposed to, we do this, right? And then when you come up, we're stopping right here. But you're supposed to, it's a hip opener, right? Interlace your fingers here, and then take your stare even further. So Saturday we'll try it. Yeah. I was like, wow. You were not going all the way. Because I remember that being like really hard in one of my classes. And then the teacher was like, now she'll get us into the pose. It's like, can I tell you about my vacation? And people were like, no. But yeah. All right, let's grab a strap. Okay. All right, so arms over your head. And reach back. And lift up. And reach up. One more time. And back up. All right, this time let's take our right hand up and over your head and back. Left hand up, comes over your head and back. One more time, right hand up and over behind you. Left arm up and over in front of you. Let's do this other side. Left arm up and over. Right arm up and over. Left, over, right, over. All right. All right, reach up with your strap. Drop behind you. Bend your arms. Left arm to the side. Rotate outside. Grab onto the strap. And walk your fingers towards each other. Until they touch. And release. That was the good side. Left arm reaches up with the strap. Drop behind your back. Right arm out. Turn externally. Reach for the strap and walk your fingers. And release. Strap to the side. You get to take yoga breaks at work now? Or no? No. I have this hanging thing on the door now. So I've been trying to do chin-ups. I can do 5 now. Okay. All right. Left arm forward. Right arm to the side. Bend your left arm. Reach under. Bring your palms together. And let's take our right feet over. Let's stay here. And bend your knees down. And twist to the left. Back to the center. Twist to the right. Back to the center. Untangle your feet. Untangle your hands. Okay. All right. Right arm forward. Left arm to the side. Bend your right arm. Left arm reaches under. Bring your palms together. This time, left leg over right. And gently bend down. And twist to the left. Back to the center. Twist to the right. Back to the center. Untangle your feet. Untangle your hands. Okay. All right. Wind down. Bring your bend your right leg. Wrap your left hand around right leg. Right hand behind you and twist. Back to the center. Switch legs. Left leg bent. Right hand around left leg. Left hand behind you and twist. and back. Okay, let's spread our legs. Bend your right leg. Sit bone grounded. Spine straight. Reach for your left toe. Right hand reaches up over your ears. And back. Switch legs. Sit bone grounded, spine straight. Right arm reaches for right toe. Left hand reaches over your head. And release. Okay. All right, feet down. We got time for shoulder stand. Okay. All right, let's start with, let's bend our knees, reach around with your hands, hug it out. Roll side to side. And release your feet. Straighten both legs, roll them in and out. All right. Bend your legs. If you can lift up your hips, do that. I have to get up. There you go. Point your toes. And bend your legs, reach behind your head. Once you've gone behind your head, you can release your hands off your hips. Careful with your neck, make sure it's straight. And legs back up. And drop your hips down. Lift both knees up. Hug your knees out. And release. Straighten both legs, roll them in and out. One more time. Bend your knees. Legs up. Lift. Your hips up. And point your toes. And straight leg. And slowly bring your feet behind your head. And make sure your neck's straight. Release your hands. Now legs back up. Bend your legs. And lower your hips. Right. Bend your knees. Hug your knees out. All right. There's always time for a bridge. Half bridge. Plant your feet down. Lift your hips up. Lower your hips. Bring your knees up off the mat. Hug it out. And drop your feet down. One more time. Lift your hips up. This time, let's reach under our body with our hands. Interlace your fingers. Gonna walk your shoulders towards each other under your body. Push your hips up. Maybe lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. And release. Lift your hips back up. Left leg up. And drop your leg. Lift your hips up. Release your hands. Lower your hips. Bend your knees. Reach with your hands. Hug it out. All right. Release your feet. Straighten both feet. Feet out. Roll them in and out. All right, let's scan our body, head to toe. We challenged ourselves today, especially our shoulders and our backs. Send some extra breath where it's needed. Watch your breath. Let's start to relax. One body part at a time, starting from your forehead. Relax all your facial muscles. Relax your nose, your lips. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. Relax your chest, your core. Relax your hips, your thighs, knees, calves, and your feet. Your entire body's relaxed, just the breath remains. Let's wake up our hands, wake up your feet, roll to your right, and with the help of your left hand, push yourself up. Thank you for practicing with me today, Elena, Victoria. Thank you. Namaste. Yep. Started with a little chaos at the door, but